Well, hi, everyone, and welcome back to the broadcast. Well, some rather interesting things are happening all over the globe that I just want to bring your attention to. And more specifically, there is a lot more rattling and rumbling going on over this past week or two that I believe you need to be aware of, especially with what happened in Morocco. My heart is going out to the families that were impacted by that earthquake. But before I dive in, I just want to say today is September 11th. Obviously, a very sad day for us here in America. So if you're a loved one were impacted by that, I am praying for you as well. But let's dive into what on earth is going on with these earthquakes that are now breaking out. Take a look. This first article here is on NBC News. Morocco earthquake, more than 2,000 people dead. The residents there are actually sleeping outdoors. It goes on to state exactly how many have been impacted. It says the Royal Moroccan Armed Forces revised the quake-related death toll. Now it's at 2,122. And the number of injured are now 2,421 people who are injured. That is a little over 5,000 people who have been hurt by this particular earthquake. Now, to give you an idea in this area how often these earthquakes hit, they actually haven't had an earthquake, a massive devastating earthquake like this since 2004. And I believe there was 4 other times it hit Morocco. Take a look here. This is on ME, Middle East Eye. 4 other times Morocco was struck by deadly earthquakes. It goes all the way back to 1755. There were kind of 2 back-to-back, which is terrifying there. And then we also have 1960, and then the latest one, 2004, and now we're here in 2023. So you can see kind of a little bit of an increase there in these devastating earthquakes that unfortunately have hit the area. Again, I am praying for everyone involved. But it's not just there that we're seeing massive devastation. There's other places that have had, devastating earthquakes, but there's also smaller earthquakes, kind of middle range earthquakes that are breaking out in other areas that I also want to call attention to. Take a look here at volcanodiscovery.com. A very strong magnitude 6.3 earthquake hit there in Indonesia just recently, Saturday, September 9th. Here's another one here, and this is on rnz.co.nz. Earthquake off of Chromatic Island sparked tsunami monitoring. And I believe that was about a 6.6 earthquake. Thankfully, I believe that has been lifted as of now as far as that tsunami warning. Then we also have quakes happening in the U.S., which we see a lot of these happen in California. But here's the latest here. This is on East Bay Times, and it says California has a 5.5 earthquake in Northern California. Not just there, we also had one off of Jalisco, Mexico. Magnitude 5.6 earthquake strikes off of the coast of Jalisco, Mexico, and that's in U.S. News. So you can see some of the things that are going on. And here's just actually a USG map. You can see some of the quakes happening all over the globe here in the United States and abroad. And that's just within... these are as of recent. We have one in Chile for 5.4 and another there in Indonesia for 6.0. But there's kind of some rocking and rolling that is going on. Now, we often have a lot in the Ring of Fire here. That's absolutely normal. Nothing to be astonished with about that. But that said, I think what really kind of sparked this is what is going on in Morocco. And, we've seen devastations from earthquakes and what they've caused, and even volcanoes over the past. And to be quite frank, the Bible does predict that there will be an increase in extreme kind of weather events. And we're definitely seeing that. We're seeing that with the earthquakes. We're seeing that with, a lot of these rattling and rumbling kind of things, volcanoes as well. So that's why I want to bring attention to it. Just kind of, I always keep an eye on it. I know there's some great YouTube channels that kind of touch on it all the time. Suspicious Observers, I think, is one. And I think it's Dutch Sense is another. But lots of things are going on. And, it's always good to kind of keep our eye on what's going on. Anyhow, wanted to bring you the latest on all of that. As a quick reminder, please check out my sponsor, Noble Gold Investments. If you guys are not subscribed to the YouTube, I want to encourage you to do that, because did you know that Noble Gold Investments, their YouTube channel, is a roadmap to financial mastery? And why watch it? Well, it helps to turn your financial fog into a clear path forward. And if you're confused by finances, this channel really makes it simple and profitable. Here, you don't just get news, you get financial game plan. Your time, your money are all both well spent, and your financial shield is there on this channel in these uncertain times, which we're definitely living at. Learn to protect your assets and sleep better at night. Subscribe now. It's absolutely free to subscribe to the channel, and it's a great way to help me out. But with Noble Gold Investments YouTube channel, you're not just watching YouTube, you're winning. So check it out and subscribe to the channel, and you can see I've already subscribed it there. And I'll leave a link in the description box below if you want to click that more button. It's down there and you can subscribe it. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.